Hello, I'm EileenGoulding and I have a master's degree in Egyptology from the University of London, which makes me an Egyptologist. I can't begin to tell you how thrilled I am with that because it enables me to speak and give lectures on my favourite subject. Usually on cruise ships travelling all over the world, but often in the UK to various audiences. My great joy is to be able to pass on some of my knowledge and hopefully some of my enthusiasm to other people. When I'm not lecturing, I'm usually writing, and I've been very lucky and both my books have been published. But today, I'm not travelling and I'm not writing. On this glorious summer's day, I'm in my local park at Crystal Palace. I'm here to start studying the great Sphinxes, which have stood proudly on this site since 1854. I know a little bit about them, I know some basic information. They were part of the great exhibition of 1851, which was held in Hyde Park. It was housed in the Egyptian court of the Crystal Palace. That was designed by Joseph Paxton, and primarily it was made from lead and plate glass. Now that was quite an innovation in those days. And this building was huge. It covered 92,000 square metres and there were over 14,000 exhibitors from all over the world showing their special fine art. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for Crystal Palace, it was moved here in 1851, and it stood here and served the general public and people from all over the country as a great visitor's site. But unfortunately, in 1936, it burned to the ground. My main interest in the Sphinxes are the hieroglyphic script, which was written all over them on these ones we have in the park. The designer of these and of the Egyptian court was Joseph Bonamy. He was an artist and sculptor, and he travelled several times and for several years in Egypt. He even was part of the expedition led by that famous Egyptologist Karl Lepsius. So he knew what he was doing. And the Sphinxes he had made were direct copies of the great Sphinx of Tanis, which is currently in the Louvre. It was part of the temple of Amun at Tanis, and it's made from red granite. This is one of the Sphinxes in the park. There are 6 of them. And as you can see, it's been painted in red terracotta, recently done this year. To be honest, I was quite horrified when I saw them. Red terracotta doesn't look anything like granite, doesn't look anything like the original in the Louvre. But I have to say the renovators have done their work, and this is an exact copy of what stood here in 1854. They've done their homework, and this paint is exactly how the others were painted. So can't fault them for that. And actually the ancient Egyptians did use all these different colours on all their statues, so it may or may not have looked like this originally. I want to decipher the hieroglyphic script, and I know that the plinth on the original has been broken. So although there is script along the front of this, we can't see it. The script all the way around the bottom of the plinth, on the shoulders and down the chest. So today I'm going to take some photographs, and then at my leisure I'll study them at home and see if I can make some sense of them. I'm not quite sure how it'll pan out, because I know that the Egyptian court itself had hieroglyphic script all around the walls, and that it praised Queen Victoria and gave the names of the directors of the great exhibition. So nothing to do with ancient Egypt, but we'll see. So unfortunately I can't stay in the park today, I have work to do, but thank you for listening.